Hello, you wonderful people. I don't remember what I was watching. It was something fairly recently, but the whole topic of voice acting kind of came up. More specifically, how a voice actor doesn't match the specific character that they're playing. Like an example is how you have Mike Henry, a white guy, voicing Cleveland Brown, a black guy, on Family Guy. And the subject came up in a way of like, does that bother you? Is that right, wrong, whatever the case may be? Personally, I don't think it's wrong or right. It's whatever. I mean, it's not that big of a deal to me. Like, somebody else might find it to be a big deal. I don't. I mean, because to me, it's like pretty commonplace that in voice acting that the person who does the voice doesn't always match the character per se. Like, for instance, Samurai Jack. To anyone who didn't know this, Samurai Jack is voiced by Phil LaMarr. Phil LaMarr from Mad TV, as well as other stuff. He even had a small part in Pulp Fiction. But Phil LaMarr voiced Samurai Jack. When I found that out years ago, I was like, holy crap, I had no idea. To me, it's not like a, oh my god, like that's such a racist thing or whatever. It's like you have a black guy voicing a Japanese guy or a white guy voicing a black guy. It's like, to me, it's not a big deal. Like, it's like, to me, I look at it as like whoever does the best job, like whoever you feel like does the best job for like voicing that character that's been created, like, you know, that's that. It's your vision, and you were like, okay, this person's voice fits the character a lot more. Their delivery of it is perfect. We've tried other people and they're the best. I mean, there are even cases where you have little boys slash teenagers being voiced by female actresses. It's a very common practice, especially in anime in Japan, but it also became pretty common practice here in the US too. A great example to me is Mona Marshall. Mona Marshall has voiced quite a few like little boy characters in her past. Like, for instance, she voiced Toeboy from Wolf's Rain, Beat from the video game Eternal Sonata, as well as Kite from the original Dot Hat games. There's the voice actress who voices Naruto in the English dub. The voice actress who voiced Alphonse from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Specifically Brotherhood because the original voice actor was replaced simply because at the time of him doing Full Metal Alchemist, he was actually a little kid, so he could actually do a little kid's voice. But sadly, he got older and his voice got deeper, so he couldn't do that voice anymore, so he had to like be replaced. Like I said, I feel like it doesn't really matter who does the voice. Whoever, as long as that person does a good job at it, it shouldn't matter whether they're a different ethnicity in the character or whether they're a different gender. I feel like it's not something that's necessarily brought up in a negative way. It's just something interesting that, like, you know, you may not think about a lot. I mean, it's something like in the past I was like, oh, that's interesting, oh, that's cool. But then like eventually it just becomes so like commonplace that I don't even notice it anymore. I'm like, it's like, oh, so and so voices that character and she's a female. Oh, that's cool. Whatever, you know, whatever. My question to you is, do you have a problem with that? Like, do you feel like if they're having like a little boy or teenage character, they should actually get a little boy or teenager to voice said character? And in like, if they have a black character, they should have that character be voiced by a black actor, or do you just not care? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm very curious about your opinion on it. But that's about it for this video. Until the next time we meet, be happy, be safe, live life to the fullest, enjoy it. Good day and goodbye.